Hey, everybody. First of all, posts like this can be especially cruel. And this one claims that young liberal women are the unhappiest and most mentally ill group in America. So before we even look at the research, notice what the images is doing. For this reality check, we're using letter R for reaction. So, what does this image make you feel before you stop to think? The woman is shown with blue hair, facial piercings, and an exaggerated angry expression. That is not neutral. It's designed to trigger ridicule, disgust, contempt, and a sense of superiority. The message is not simply what some studies have found around political differences in self reported mental health. The message is that liberal women are unstable, irrational, and not worth taking seriously. Now, there is research showing that conservatives tend to rate their mental health more positively than liberals, but that does not prove that young liberal women are the most mentally ill demographic in America. In fact, in one study, when researchers controlled for demographics, socioeconomic factors, and recent life experiences, the gap shrank by about 40%. And when participants were asked about their overall mood instead of their mental health, the difference between liberals and conservatives disappeared. And so that suggests that the results may also reflect differences in how people report distress, how much stigma they attach to mental health, or how willing they are to acknowledge psychological struggles. The graphic explains none of that. It does not define mentally ill. It does not tell us whether it means diagnoses, anxiety, depression, mood, loneliness, or life satisfaction is taken into consideration. Instead, it uses a hostile image to create an emotional judgment first. And once contempt takes over, the audience no longer has to evaluate the evidence. They can dismiss the people instead. That's the manipulation. A statistical pattern may be real, but this image turns a complicated finding into a stereotype immediately. So before reacting, we have to ask, what is this image trying to make me feel about the people it portrays? Because sometimes the reaction is the message. That's the reality check.